An actor entertains them with infuriating things that excite them even more strongly to hatred. In the theater or arena, among beings who are not yet free from delusion, who are bound by the bondage of delusion, an actor entertains them with bewildering things that excite them even more strongly to delusion. Thus, being intoxicated and negligent himself, having made others intoxicated and negligent, with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the hell of laughter. But should he hold such a view as this, if an actor in the theater or the arena entertains and amuses people by truth and lies, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the company of the laughing devas. That is a wrong view on his part. For a person with wrong view, I say, there is one of two destinations, either hell or the animal realm. I'll stop here for a moment. So here the Buddha is saying, an actor or an actress, he entertains people on the shows, and people with greed, hate, lust, hatred, and delusion, their lust, hatred, and delusion become even stronger. Then the actor or the actress will be reborn in hell, the hell of laughter. So they have to suffer in hell, and they'll be laughing and crying maybe. When this was said, Talaputta, the troop headman, cried out and burst into tears. The Blessed One said, "So I did not get through to you when I said, 'Enough, headman, let it be, don't ask me that.'" And he said, "I am not crying, Venerable Sir, because of what the Blessed One said to me, but because I have been tricked, cheated, and deceived for a long time by those actors of old in the lineage of teachers who said, 'If an actor in the theater or the arena entertains and amuses people by truth and lies, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the company of the laughing devas.' Magnificent Venerable Sir, magnificent Venerable Sir, the Dhamma has been made clear in many ways by the Blessed One, as though he were turning upright what had been turned upside down, revealing what was hidden, showing the way to one who was lost, or holding up a lamp in the dark for those with eyesight to see forms. I go for refuge to the Blessed One, and to the Dhamma, and to the Bhikkhu Sangha. May I receive the going forth under the Blessed One, Venerable Sir. May I receive the higher ordination." Then Talaputta, the troop headman, received the going forth under the Blessed One. He received the higher ordination, and soon, not long after his higher ordination, the Venerable Talaputta became one of the Arahants. So this, when the Buddha told him that actors and actresses will be born in hell, then he started crying, and he told the Buddha it's not because of what the Buddha said that he's frightened or what, that he's crying, but he said he's so angry that he's been cheated by those people who misled him and told him that entertaining people you can go to heaven. So that's why he's so angry with them that he's shedding tears. So surprisingly, he, after hearing what the Buddha said, he went forth as a monk. So it can't be so simple. This is not the first time probably that he met the Buddha. He must have already met the Buddha several times and heard some Dhamma that gave him some confidence to renounce. And you can find his verses in the Thero Gatha, verses of the elders. There's a book called Thero Gatha and Theri Gatha. It's under the Khuddaka Nikaya, the last Nikaya. And his verses are very inspiring because he was an actor, so he can speak very well. So in those verses, he kept complaining to his mind. He was talking to his mind all the time. Mind, you asked me to go forth and go and live in the mountains among the elephants and where the birds sing and all that. Now I'm here, and then you promised me that the mind will calm down and all that. But now you still cannot calm down. Kept arguing with his mind. So for many years, his mind could not calm down for many years. But later, after struggling so hard, one day when his mind attained one-pointedness, he attained the jhanas, immediately he became Arahant. That shows actually the Dhamma foundation was already very strong. With a very strong Dhamma foundation, when he attains very high jhana, he can understand. The next sutta is 42.3. Then the headman, Yoda Jiva, the machinery, approached the Blessed One. This machinery are the soldiers who fight for money. He approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him, sat down to one side and said to him, Venerable Sir, I have heard it said by machineries of old in the lineage of teachers, when a machinery is one who strives and exerts himself in battle, if others slay him and finish him off while he is striving and exerting himself in battle, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the company of the battle-slain devas. What does the Blessed One say about that? And the Buddha said, Enough, headman, let it be, don't ask me that. A second time and the third time, Yoda Jiva, the headman, said, Venerable Sir, I have heard it said among machineries of old, in the lineage of teachers, when a machinery is one who strives and exerts himself in battle, if others slay him and finish him off while he is striving and exerting himself in battle, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the company of the battle-slain devas. What does the Blessed One say about that? And then the Buddha said, after asking 3 times, the Buddha said, Surely, headman, I am not getting through to you when I say, Enough, headman, let it be, don't ask me that. But still, I will answer you. When headman, a machinery is one who strives and exerts himself in battle. His mind is already low, depraved, misdirected by the thought, let these beings be slain, slaughtered, annihilated, destroyed or exterminated. If others then slay him and finish him off while he is striving and exerting himself in battle, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the battle-slain hell. But should he hold such a view as this, when a machinery strives and exerts himself in battle, if others slay him and finish him off while he is striving and exerting himself in battle, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the company of the battle-slain devas. That is a wrong view on his part. For a person with wrong view, I say, there is one of 2 destinations, either hell or the animal realm. Stop here for a moment. So here the Buddha says, this machinery, this soldier who fights for money, if in the battle he's fighting, he wants to kill all the enemies, then if he is killed himself, because he has hatred in his mind, then he will go down to hell. But in case he is not killed, even if he is not killed, because he has wrong view that being a machinery, if he is killed in battle, he will go to heaven. Then the Buddha says that is wrong view about karma. So that wrong view, even he is not slain in battle, when he dies, he will either go to hell or the animal realm. When this was said, Yoda Jiva, the headman, cried out and burst into tears. The Blessed One said, So I did not get through to you when I said, Enough, headman, let it be, don't ask me that. And he said, I am not crying, Venerable Sir, because of what the Blessed One said to me, but because I have been tricked, cheated and deceived for a long time by those machineries of old in the lineage of teachers who said, when a machinery is one who strives and exerts himself in battle, if others slay him and finish him off while he is striving and exerting himself in battle, then with the breakup of the body after death, he is reborn in the company of the battle-slain devas. And he said, Magnificent Venerable Sir, from today let the Blessed One remember me as a lay follower who has gone for refuge for life. So here, people who fight, as a soldier for money. So because they are violent, their mind is low. Because they want to kill, their mind is low. So after death, they don't go to a good place. Which reminds us, we Chinese like to pray to Quan Kung. Where do you think Quan Kung has gone? 42.6. On one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling at Nalanda in Pavarika's mango grove. Then Asi Bandakaputta, the headman, approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him, sat down to one side and said, Venerable Sir, the Brahmins of the western region, those who carry around water pots, wear garlands of water plants, immerse themselves in water, and tend the sacred fire, are said to direct a dead person upwards, to guide him along and conduct him to heaven. But the Blessed One, Arahant, Sammasambuddha, is able to bring it about that with the breakup of the body after death, the entire world might be reborn in a good destination, in a heavenly world. Stop here for a moment. So this Asibandakaputta, he asked the Buddha, he said, I think he also is a Brahmin of the western region. He said, these Brahmins of the western region, they have a belief when their relative passes away, the translation given in the Pali Text Society book is, they lift him up and carry him out, call on him by name, and speed him heavenwards. In other words, when the relative passes away, they quickly take out his dead body and hold it facing the sky, hold it very high facing the sky, and call out his name. Ali, you see heaven? Go to heaven, heaven is there. Something like that. So they think because this corpse is facing heaven, so his soul will naturally go to heaven. So he said, but now we have a Arahant Sammasambuddha in the world. Surely the Buddha, you can bring everybody to heaven. If the Buddha can bring you to the Pure Land, I think he also here can bring you to heaven. So see what the Buddha says about bringing you to the Pure Land. The Buddha said, well then, headman, I will question you about this. Answer as you see fit. What do you think, headman? Suppose there is a person here who destroys life, that means who takes life, takes what is not given, engages in sexual misconduct, speaks falsely, speaks divisively, speaks harshly, chatters idly, one who is covetous, full of ill will, and holds wrong view. Then a great crowd of people would come together and assemble around him, and they would send up prayers and recite praise and circumambulate him, making reverential salutations, saying, with the breakup of the body after death, may this person be reborn in a good destination, in a heavenly world. What do you think, headman? Because of the prayers of the great crowd of people, because of their praise, because they circumambulate him with making reverential salutations, would that person, with the breakup of the body after death, be reborn in a good destination, in a heavenly world? Stop here for a moment. So here the Buddha is saying, suppose there is a man, he breaks all the precepts. There's a lot of evil. So when he dies, people come together and pray and chant and ask him to go to heaven. Can he go to heaven? And the headman, after thinking about it, he said, no, Venerable Sir. Then the Buddha said, suppose, headman, a person would hurl a huge boulder or rock into a deep pool of water. Then a great crowd of people would come together and assemble around it, and they would send up prayers and recite praise and circumambulate it, making reverential salutations, saying, emerge, good boulder, rise up, good boulder, come up onto high ground, good boulder. What do you think, headman? Because of the prayers of the great crowd of people, because of their praise, because they circumambulated, making reverential salutations, would that boulder emerge, rise up, and come up on to high ground? And he said, no, Venerable Sir. So too, headman, if a person is one who destroys life, who takes what is not given, who engages